The assumption is that getting in shape will make you happy, but it's more complex than that. There's a couple of reasons it won't make you happy. Firstly, when people do go through transformations, they tend to still carry their insecurities with them. That will mainly depend on the reasons they started in the first place. For people that do get in shape, I've noticed that their behavior changes because people start to treat them differently and they're perceived better by others. Most people get in shape to try and influence their social lives, which isn't bad. It's always good to try and improve your life, but the increased attention and different treatment they receive from others starts to bring out their ego, and it can make some people arrogant. This stems from low self-esteem and insecurity. This means once you have made a change, you'll constantly look for external validation, which will make your ego fragile and have a negative impact on you mentally. To avoid this, we have to detach our self-esteem from the change that we anticipate. If we lack confidence because of our bodies, then we have to recognize that there are other components of confidence, and getting in shape won't entirely fix your self-image. You can see this in some people that are trying to get in shape or are already in shape. They check themselves out every 5 minutes. If you do this, it tells me a lot about your ego and your mindset. The other reason getting in shape won't make you happy is because it's easy to become addicted when you're relying on that sole thing to make you happy. A lot of people that train for aesthetic purposes always critique themselves, and some are never happy with what they've achieved. There's nothing wrong with wanting to exercise to look better and wanting to make progress, but it's the constant search for perfection and lack of patience. Even if you get in shape, you always look for what's next, which isn't bad, but always looking for flaws and making yourself feel bad is not a healthy mindset to have. You just need to accept that there will be things you need to work on, and if you have the intention of making progress, then there's no point in making yourself feel bad. When you place a massive importance on being in shape and you actually achieve it, it only brings temporary happiness, but the insecurity can remain because of the constant search for external validation. Becoming a better version of yourself should give you validation internally because you're putting effort into improving yourself. So the hard work you put in should make you feel proud rather than looking for praise elsewhere. True pride comes through perseverance and effort. So I wouldn't say entirely getting in shape will make you happy. It largely depends on your mindset. Achieving a goal for the sake of it brings you fulfillment. Being in shape won't make you happy. It just removes a worry, which is still valuable. By removing the worry, we feel less anxious and less insecure. You can find some peace knowing that you've achieved a goal and being in shape isn't something you have to constantly think about. You can find some peace knowing that you've achieved the goal that you set for yourself. Being in shape isn't something you constantly think about, or at least you shouldn't. Being in shape just removes the negative feelings you have about not being in shape. So it's a weight lifted from your shoulders. And I feel like that's the case with most things in life, especially material things. They won't bring you happiness, they'll just remove a worry that you had. Overall, it's still important that we exercise and take care of our health because it's going to impact our life in a positive way. We just need to make sure that we make these changes for the right reasons and not allow these changes that we make to change us. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, share it with a friend. Thanks for watching. Put the work in today for yourself tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one.